which I like. It's kind of designing of a,
Hey.
you know, if you're playing on hard mode like I am, maybe you don't want to spend all the stim packs, ammo, and all that to
Hey there.
fight through all the raiders just to get like 2 stim packs back in return. I don't know how much stim packs I spent. I spent at least 4 or maybe even 8 total because I spent a couple on the way there, and then I spent a couple during the fight, a couple after the fight.
So, how's the scavving been? Got the food and medicine from that super duper mart?
Depends. Wasn't easy, but I got the food and medicine.
Really? You did? You did! Well, all right. Tell me all about it.
The raiders were using the pharmacy as a place to store their best gear.
So you're saying that they acquired a well-protected stash?
Yes.
I wonder how many other places are hiding treasures behind monsters. Well, keep what you got. Just traded for a big food shipment myself. Here, take a bit, my treat. Tastes kinda great after a while. Oh, and take this. It's an old food sanitizer. Just carry it with you, and it should automatically make most food and drink more, better.
Oh, thanks. That completes the first chapter task, right?
Correct. And it's looking very smart. Very smart indeed. They'll be dazzled by our intelligence. Here, for your services, I've saved up quite a few stim packs. Of course, you may need them.
I was just talking about
We've
how
still got 2 more chapters to go.
the stim pack to exploration ratio might be differentiated. I'm ready to researching the next chapter.
The second chapter is going to be a bit trickier, I think. It'll cover how to handle creatures out there, for better or worse. For example, repelling mole rats, learning about mirelurks, and when all else fails, how to handle being injured. So let's buckle down and get to work on this chapter. What's first?
Injuring is easy because, I mean, getting injured is getting injured.
Well, I never get to study anyone who's severely
I didn't
injured.
read that, sorry.
Not without them crying to be fixed right away or trying to bleed out and all that. But obviously, you can handle a lot of abuse.
Yes, I can.
So if I'm ever going to find a good example of human anatomy and injury resistance, it'd be you. Next time you get badly injured, return here so I can examine you before I heal you up. I mean, you're going to get yourself hurt anyway, right?
I guess I'll get hurt eventually. Might as well come here when I do.
Wow, what
shit, I
a
forgot to
great
ask the question
research
first.
assistant you are. I mean, really, that's dedication. Demonstrating how to withstand pain by getting injured? Wow. When you're ready, come back here with some serious injuries. Maybe a crippled limb or 2. And I'll
Jesus
take
Christ.
notes and fix you up. I'll be waiting here with plenty of bandages for you. So don't worry. Just go get horribly injured. Oh, and be careful.
Yeah. The thing about the guide, can I ask you something?
Absolutely. I'll bet you haven't been thinking about the guide as much as I have.
Why did you really want to write this guide?
Well, it'll help humanity rebuild, right? I mean, who doesn't want to help humanity? Besides, it's bound to work out better than some of my other projects. I mean, with you helping and all, how could it go wrong?
That's a big undertaking. Wait, what do you mean your other projects? Have there other problems? No. Well, it's a big undertaking. We gotta make sure we'll do it right.
Oh, believe me, I know. I've been a bit careless with other projects, but this is important. This means something.
I think you're right. Now let's get back to work on this book.
You got it, super research assistant.
If you do,
Hey, I should get you a costume or something.
if you chose the other option, you could actually tell her to stop researching it because it could be more detrimental rather than beneficial, and you break
What
her
do you
heart.
need?
Let's sell this pistol. R2 oh no, not R2, because one of them is our good one. The one that we use. Let's grab some ammo. Energy cells are so expensive. Can I get like something? I want the Nuka-Cola machine. I also want the rocket launcher so we can just make it. Sell our frag grenades because I never use frag grenades. Just sell frag mines because I never use frag mine. Sell. I want to repair that. The 32 pistols. Use that. That. All our food we just got because I don't eat food. Much radiation in food. Dandy apples. Dirty water. Iguana bits. Blood pack. Potato crisp. Salisbury steak. Yum yum double eggs. Damn, this is a lot of money. Still missing some. Oh, I never use jet. I mean, I could use the medic. So 2 of those. I never want to sell Nuka-Cola in my life. I'll sell half of the Red X. They kind of stack up real fast. I'm Psycho. What else do we got? Got a lot of cigarettes. Damn. What's something that we're not using? We're not using the mini. Well, no. Keep that because mini nukes are nice. Okay, I'm using all of that. Don't want to dump all that money. What about an armor? I guess I still can't afford the. Oh wait, it'd be on my side. Still can't afford that, but you know what I will get? I will get something else. Nuka-Cola machine. Yeah. He owes me 97.
Good hunting. Come back soon.
Need to get my barter up, but at least we have a place to put all our Nuka-Cola. And yes, I'm collecting all the Nuka-Cola in the game because I can. One thing I like to do was reverse pickpocket these characters to make them look like people from all over the world. So like I would put one of them in like a Vault 101 jumpsuit, one of them in like power armor so that they were from like the Brotherhood, one of them in the Outcast power armor to make them look like they were from the Outcasts. Just to liven up the world a bit. Wasn't anything too crazy. Just something to make it look more lore friendly. Anyways, Nuka-Cola machine. Get some ice cold Nuka-Cola. So if you do this, you could essentially deposit. I'm gonna deposit 16. Then I'm gonna transfer the 2 to make it 10 ice cold Nuka-Colas. Because that's how the fun works. I think there was like a super duper mart thing. I don't remember what it was. But anyways, I'm gonna throw my hand sanitizer in here, or the food sanitizer in here, as well as these house upgrades in there so I don't lose them. Oh yeah, I have to use these. Oh man, I should have used them before I bartered with her, because one of them is a barter upgrade. Oh well. Live and let live. Let's deposit the lunchbox, the toy car, and the Wonder Glue. I don't need hammer. Why do I have 2 hammers? Where did I get 2 hammers? Let's grab the quantum Nuka-Colas stored in. Also, the tale of the Junkie Town vendors.
Welcome
right there.
home, sir.
Thank you for welcoming me home. Let's deposit that in here as well. I'm keeping the cola not ice cold because I'm not sure if I'm gonna use the Nuka Chemist perk, which is a perk you get later on in the game, which lets you convert Nuka-Cola into quantum. I think it's like 10 Nuka-Colas per quantum. I think might be a bit more than that, but that's why I'm gonna keep them. And you can't convert. You cannot convert. Oh yeah, I might as well do the injury part of the quest while we're here. You can't convert cold Nuka-Cola into quantum. You can only convert regular Nuka-Cola into quantum, which sucks because if you're playing the game normally, you would probably dump all the Nuka-Cola into the ice cold version because it heals more.
Huh? Yeah. What
Either
is it?
heals more or it has less radiation, one of the two.
I sure am, Sonny. What have you got for me?
I got a lot.
Well, all right. Let me count out your caps.
Oh, it was 15.
Well, back to work.
Wait, he has a new dialogue.
Huh?
What's the word around town?
Sure, you got the purifier working right again. But if it
Oh. Thought that was like an actual new thing that happened that I didn't pick up on before. Okay, so I'm gonna save right here and I'm just gonna jump. Well, I died. It's a good thing I saved. Okay, I'll jump from here then, right? That'll be a safe. Nope. It broke my leg though. Maybe I need to heal before I Nope. Jesus Christ. I remember being this being not as lethal as it is now. Is it from here? Oh! Interesting. That was not that far from like there. Not sure why I was dying instantly from here. Remember I just used to jump out. Oh well. I should not die but break a leg here. Did not break a leg. Crap. What's my limbs at? None of them? Oh, God damn it. You know what? I'm just gonna load my save. And whenever I get a crippling injury, I'll just come back. Because I thought it would be easier. I thought I could just jump over here and, like, not die. But also get, like, a crippled injury. Barely nothing. Oh, well, I'll just continue the Wasteland, following his footsteps, because I'll get crippled eventually. So let's head on over to the Super Duper Mert. So I don't know how I originally did the following his footsteps quest. I will try to recreate it and then I'll explain what I mean later, because for some reason my memory is not the same as when I replayed it. Because you know how memory works. Sometimes you just make things a bit more epic than they actually were. Because again, I was a kid, so kids kind of do that, right? But I'll explain what I'm talking about later. Hey! That was completely accidental, but completely beneficial. Because not only did I get a crippling injury, but I also got below 50% health. Or not really. But it was enough? Yeah. I'm not 50% below health, but apparently it was enough.
Yeah, you need something?
Also, look at this crippled legs animation. I should not be walking, by the way. But I'm gonna have to wait until it opens. Just imagine this being like completely injured, and you can't sleep because in Fallout 3, sleeping fully heals you. So, crippled limbs fully healed, all your health is fully healed, so you literally just have to wait with broken legs for more
Junk
rest.
is my business.
Chopped open.
Well, how do you feel?
This really hurts, you know.
Oh, I know it does, dear, but it's for a good cause. Try not to squirm so much while I take notes. Now, how would you describe the pain you're feeling? Any advice for how to keep it from being overwhelming? And remember, this is for posterity.
Pain is abstract. I stay focused on definable things, like survival.
That's a very enlightened attitude you've got. Shame it doesn't stop bullets, huh? Luckily, I'm here to patch you up. Now hold still and quit fidgeting.
I'm dying here.
How can you be walking around like this?
Because of fast travel.
Okay, I even stitched a little smiley face in you to keep up your spirits. It's kind of hard to see from your side, though. Here, take this environment suit of mine. It will help with medical tasks, and it should help prevent the effects of exposure, too.
Nice. Ready to research more on the second chapter.
There's a sort of mole rat repellent I've developed. I need it to be tested on a few mole rats before I can say it's a success. There's a lot we don't know about mirelurks and how intelligent and dangerous they are. That definitely deserves research. And that should be it for the second chapter. Which do you want to check out?
Tell me about more repelling mole rats.
Mole rats can burrow into almost anything and cause a lot of trouble. So I figured I'd make a chemical repellent stick for people to shoo them off. But I need it to be tested before I put the recipe to paper in the guide. So I need you to find some mole rats and test it out a bit.
I don't know if you're handling weird chemicals is safe. What's it worth to you?
Don't worry about the chemicals. I handled them all the time while experimenting, and I'm perfectly fine. Aren't I? How about I let you have the leftover chems I used to make it? Heck, do a thorough job, and maybe I'll let you keep the repellent itself.
I'll test the repellent for you.
It'll be easy. One tap with the applicator, and it overwhelms their senses with a sort of feel-bad sensation.
Oh yeah,
Then they're
totally.
gone before you know it. You could test it out on just a few mole ratties, but for real testing, try it on 10 or more. There should be plenty in the tepid sewers downtown.
Okay. Time to go.
Good luck with that research.
Yeah, you could basically use it on any mole rats in the entire wasteland, but there's enough in the sewers to get you where you need to go. Put it on 6. Now let's put it on 7.
How are you today?
It's literally like a radioactive stick. Honestly, I've literally seen sticks outside my house that look exactly like this stick. This one looks a bit more like driftwood, but then again, the wasteland is the wasteland. So, yeah. Anyways, back to what we were originally doing. And wait, she didn't... Oh, she did. Oh, I was looking at that. I thought that was my HP. I was like, she didn't heal me up! Anyways, back to where we were going. Okay, so quests. Following his footsteps. Head on that way.